Hey guys, camera's here, not there anymore. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Oh, let me make sure I can hear everything. Alright, yeah, we're good. Silence myself again. Okay. I feel like my hair's all weird. Let's put this on vibrate. We'll see who pops in. So, well, I guess I'll just give. I haven't done too much of an update here on YouTube, but eventually it will affect you guys. So I have Pokemon stuff that's on the channel. I'm behind on it, but I have Pokemon stuff. And I plan to do a whole Let's Play of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Yeah. I'm not sure which one I'll get. I might get Shining Pearl just because it's purple. But it's because it is Pokemon's 25th anniversary. So part of that is they have cards right now out in cereal boxes here in America. In certain parts of Europe, they have the McDonald's ones, which I didn't get any of those. So my lovely husband eats cereal every morning, and he has been buying the cereal boxes that have Pokemon cards in them for me. So I've been opening up bags. They come, I'm keeping this to take pictures with. They come in these little bags here. And been opening them up on stream on Twitch. So I'll just show you guys an update. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing Pokemon Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond. Yeah. Going to be doing that, and I'll be doing the Legend Arceus too. So we have first one here. If camera, oh, yep, we have this lovely Pikachu. He is shiny. So far, it seems like you get a Pikachu in every single deck. So I've had like 5 of those now. I gave one away, and then I have the rest. And then I have... Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Snom here. This is a new Galarian Pokemon. We have a regional form of Galarian Zigzagoon. Come on, focus. Maybe. Nope, but you have Galarian Zigzagoon there. We have a Galarian Farfetch'd. See, that one zoomed in good. A Cufant, which is a Galarian Pokemon. Meowth, Galarian form. So we have 3 different Meowths. We have regular Meowth, Alolan Meowth, and now Galarian Meowth. We have a new Ghost type. Oop, come on. There we go. Sinistee. And then Dreepy. which is a pseudo. No, not a pseudo legendary. That's a new Galarian Pokemon. So I have these are my pack that I'm keeping. Then I have extras. I have 3 physical extra Pokemon or Pikachu cards. And what makes these special, besides the fact that it has the like shiny background, is right here you can see that it says 25. So it's the 25th anniversary. So I've had 5 of these. I gave one away to family, and then I have one, and then these are my extras. And then I had an extra Snom, which I gave away to family, and then I have an extra Q font. Wait, where am I going? Here we go. And an extra Meowth. So these will eventually be going in a giveaway box at some point when I have something more to give away. I'm going to be cleaning. We're going to be getting bookcases. So I'm going to be cleaning and going through some of my things. So I might keep some stuff to do a giveaway. I might keep get some things to do a giveaway, but I have to think of some more stuff to put in for the giveaway. But if there is a giveaway in the future, those cards will be in it. And at least one or all of the Pikachu ones. I might keep some Pikachus for like another giveaway too, but we will see. And the cereal is getting harder and harder to find, so eventually I just won't have any more Pokemon cards. And if you're watching this replay and you were planning to go to the Twitch stream for the older brother challenge, let me recenter you. There we go. I'm sorry that I had to cancel that. I had some family stuff that I had to take care of. Yesterday was my husband and I anniversary, so we didn't do anything, and we were catching up with things today. And we ended up accidentally sleeping in, so that didn't help. And then when I got here, tried to eat some stuff really quick and brought everything up on the computer, my program was like, no, and then turned itself off. So, yeah, that wasn't amazing, but it's okay. It's okay. Everything works. I'm glad at least this is working and functioning. At least. So. And I haven't, I plan to probably do it tomorrow. I haven't watched in full the Worldwide Write-a-thon live stream. I saw the beginning of it because it was our anniversary and I promised my husband I wouldn't do any work. I watched the beginning of it just really quick to see the announcement and then I turned it off. So I will be watching that in full later and then figuring out if I do want to participate, but I need to figure out if I want to host or I want to co-host or do both or what do I want to do. So because I might be having some life changes coming up shortly that is necessary and I don't know how much that's going to impact this, but we will see. But I hope that everyone's camp is going good, especially if you're watching this replay. I hope camp is going good. You're hitting your goals. I don't even know if I'm hitting my goals. I'm keeping track. You guys get a sneak peek at my calendar here before I post it on Instagram. But I've been writing at least for all the let's see here and here for all the live streams. But that's about it. I haven't been writing otherwise, but that's more than I do most of the time because I'm honestly just really bad at fitting in time to write. get the sticky note here. I'm really bad at finding that time to balance writing and editing, and the live streams have definitely pushed that on me. So I have to figure out time some more. I need to figure out like response times and everything for everybody, and I'll probably be tweaking things more and more in the future too. But I'm going to keep doing live streams here. Obviously, that's been the way it is since the beginning of the year. But I'm also going to do writing live streams on Twitch. And I just have to figure out time frame. And I won't be having 2 streams every day. I will just be having ones that go back and forth at the beginning and end of the week for me. And I might pop in more depending on how my life is doing and what decisions I have to make. So we will see. And if you want to keep updated on that, subscribe, follow my vlogs because they will be on my vlogs. Go and follow my Instagram because it will be there, and my Twitter, but mostly Instagram. I'm getting better at Twitter, at least for announcing that I'm coming live is really what I use Twitter for, and to like retweet things. But live in the moment stuff that's happening, Instagram is there. My stories, I'll always be updating stories. So, oh, sorry guys. All right, well, no one has shown up yet. So let's pick a. Let's see, Laura put up some new timers, so let's do her new 10-minute timer. She does have a flash warning. Oop, 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 oop. Oop, come on. In theater mode. Stop. Sounds kind of loud for me, so I'm gonna lower my headphones a bit. Oh yeah, my headphones are way up there. Okay. Because I try to edit my videos to be softer, but I'm pretty deaf, so I end up having my personal headphones louder. So I think I'm gonna put up. I don't know how much of a flash warning this is. I think I'm just gonna put in the comments flash warning. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that. And then if it's really bad, next time I will put up a seizure warning. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I'm doing. Go. All done. So the flash wasn't that bad, honestly. It wasn't like something I'd have to put a seizure warning on. It was just like flash. So I'm curious. I was typing. I'm like, is chainmail 2 words or 1? I typed it both, and they both look odd. So maybe I'm just spelling it wrong. But I put it as 1 word. We'll see later. That's later me's problem. I'll edit it later. Later. Next year. Next year when I get this book done. Because I'll get this book done by the end of the year, and then next year will be edits. And next year me can hate me for all the problems that next year me will have to deal with in editing. And I have such like my hair. It's just poofy over here. Yeah, I don't know. Short hair does not do well with headphones. Okay. Um, let's see. Different timer. I'm gonna. I'll just leave it like that. Let's do a 20-minute because we did 10, and I like to have patterns, and we'll just do her other one. Give her all the love here. I'm not getting any ads this time around. Go back to the beginning. Come on, cooperate. Back to the beginning. There we go. Alright, and I'm not gonna have the the flash warning this time. So. Alright. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. All right. I'm going to finish a thought real quick. Okay. Finish that. I just remembered that I didn't do time. Luckily, I started a chapter. So let's see. We'll just start from here. What was my word count? Nope. 553 so far. All right. Well, no one has joined us yet. So let's just pick let's just do another 20 minutes. I like 20 minutes personally. I truly do. I feel like it's a good amount of time where you can like get into it, but if you have to get pulled out, it's not so jarring to be pulled out. Let's see. Let's do. Oh, that one didn't load fully yet. Okay. We'll do some of Jacqueline's. She has a lot of 20-minute timers. About to start a battle. I kind of want like epic music. Let's see. Does this dragon timer have music? Let's test it. Okay, it has music. I kind of like it. Let's see. What else do we got? Boot up, turn off. Because I've been listening to a lot of water, but I kind of feel like I just want something epic. 15. That's fairy timers. Don't want fairy timers. I don't think this dying planet has music. No. Let's see. I think we're gonna go with the dragon one. 20-minute dragon timer. Alright. Go back to here. Oh, my eye. Sorry. Alright. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Go. Well, I liked that ending. That was cool. Thank you for joining, Asuka. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm really bad with names. Um, it was a long time, right? But I work full time, and I wasn't very serious when I first started writing this project. So that was a whole big thing too. Um, but within the last like year and a half, I've gotten much more stricter, especially starting this YouTube channel, and I've made a goal that I want to finish writing this story by the end of the year. So, yeah, hopefully it will be done. But I do aim to publish it. I'm hoping to traditionally publish. But yeah. Oh, my hands are cold. Yeah, that's my plan for right now. I was actually writing a different story before this. Um, that I've been writing since like, oh, I want to say like end of middle school, definitely through high school. That one was really off and on. Like, I would add to it whenever I felt like it. I wasn't taking it too seriously in the sense of I didn't know what I was doing and didn't realize that if I had been more dedicated to the project, I probably could have finished it early on in college. I wanted to try traditionally publishing too. I I wouldn't mind being a hybrid author. Right now, what I'm writing, what I'm hoping would be my debut, is an adult dark science fantasy with love story. Not a romance, but like a love story. But I have some ideas for romance, like just plain like contemporary type of romance, but I'm thinking of doing more like novellas. So I feel like that might be where I would um, put my foot in the door for self-publishing, because novellas don't really do all that well in traditional publishing unless you are an established author and you have credits behind you of like, oh yeah, people like your stuff and people are going to buy whatever you put out. So yeah, we'll greenlight a novella for you. That's perfectly fine. So, but I also know that the world of romance is slightly different. So I don't know if I were to do like romance novellas, if I could get those traditionally published way easier than if I did like a fantasy novella trilogy. Um, but yeah, I don't know too much about the world of romance within traditional publishing, because most of the people I follow are self-published romance authors, and the traditional publishing people I follow are definitely genre in the sense of like fantasy, sci-fi kind of people. So I definitely have a switch that I should probably diversify more, but I am honestly getting more into reading romance. I didn't really read standalone romance all that much in college. When I was in college was like when YA got really started hitting mainstream even harder. At least for me to notice, because that's when I read like Hunger Games. I did read Twilight in high school, so I do know that. But I feel like the idea of it became more of a phenomenon, or I started hearing about it more when I first started to college. So I read a lot of YA during that time. And then I was in nursing school, so I dropped everything because you don't have time for anything in nursing school. So in college, did you do literature? No, I was doing nursing, like I said. I have stopped that. I didn't finish school for multiple reasons. Um, I do work in the medical field as of right now, but I'm not a nurse. So I only really read romance on webtoons. That's what kind of like drew me in, because I do read like some shoujon and like other like watch other like romancy like girl animes. So I was definitely looking. I feel like I developed my like tropes that I enjoy and like because of anime, and that definitely has transitioned well into the romance books that I have read so far. So because really like the first time I read like mature romancy content was definitely like webtoons, mangas, some anime. That's definitely where I first got introduced to like really adult concepts. Not really like normal traditional Western stories. Uh, oh, here we go. Now shut up. Oh, okay, cool. I'm studying anatomy and physiology at the moment. I'm planning to go back to uni at some point. I give you well wishes, thoughts, prayers, whatever you believe in, because oh, good Lord, I just barely passed anatomy and physiology because it was one of those classes I needed to take before I got into the nursing program, the actual nursing college. And oh my goodness, yeah, skin in my teeth, I passed it. It was really like, because ours was broken into two, and the first part of anatomy and physiology was very anatomy heavy, which was very difficult for me, having to memorize all the parts of things. And then the second part was more physiology based, and that was much easier for me. So they did like an average score, and that's what you got. So just barely. I just barely passed like like just skin. Just there. Yeah. Just barely. Like the lower epidermis of my skin, not even like my main part of my skin. Nope. That was definitely difficult. But I hope you do better than me. Most people do better. Most people do better than me because, like I said, that was not an easy class. There you go. Uh, yeah, there's a lot to learn. I find that biochem is the hardest. Oh, I don't know if I did take a chem, like basic chem class to get into the nursing program, which did make me mad because literally that, I took chem at the beginning of the school year and then finished my second anatomy physiology that second part of the school year. And then when we came back to the following school year, they had redone some of the requirements to get into the nursing program. And one of them was that you didn't need to take chem anymore. So I'd already been accepted into the nursing program, and the chem class didn't even matter. I was so mad because chem was also a class that I was not like the greatest for. I thought I was gonna like it because I liked high school chem, but college chem was a different story. I guess we should talk about books. Well, I mean, there are books in science, but yeah, I guess so. What made you want to write? I don't know, honestly. I just always liked stories. I think, like most people, it came from a love of reading. I had a pretty complicated childhood, and books in the library were definitely an escape for me, some place that was safe, and um, some place where like I could pretend that everything that was happening in my life was no longer happening. So from there, it was more of I never actually wrote fan fiction, but I definitely had fan fiction-y stuff happen in my head. Um, and from there, it kind of just bloomed into this idea of like, oh, well, I could write a story of my own. And then, it was just kind of downhill from that. I did have some up and down with writing and loving and hating it because I do have dyslexia, and there was definitely a time in my life where like computers still weren't very big in schools, and I hated writing because I couldn't spell, I couldn't understand what I was writing or trying to put out onto paper. And I did give up for a little bit until I had a teacher really encourage me, and her and my father were able to allow me to use a computer in school and high school, and that really allowed me to see that as long as I have the right tools, I can actually do what I want to do. So, and I almost did go to school for writing, for creative writing, but I ended up not. So, did you study any like literature or creative writing? I know that you're saying you're doing anatomy and physiology, but hmm, dyspraxia. I've not heard of that. But yeah, I have dyslexia. I don't have it as bad as some people, uh, but like I definitely don't have the word on the page problem, which I know interferes with a lot of people reading. So I'm thankful I don't have that problem. But yeah, it's difficult. It's actually something my sister still, hers is a little bit worse than mine, and she still definitely struggles a little bit more than I do. But I've never heard of dyspraxia before. That's a new one. I'll have to look that one up. And I'm just curious, because at this time I tend to sometimes get international people. But do you live in America, or do you live outside? In the sense of like, is it daytime in your time zone? Because it is gonna be 1 o'clock for me. I have messed up my hair in my headphones. Okay. I did a BA in photography and illustration, a master's in media psychology, and a master's in global marketing. All good on paper, but not so useful in life. I live in Italy. Oh, yeah. I'm English. Oh, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, you're good. Those husbands, right? Interrupting. But that's cool. I mean, it can be useful in life. There's plenty. I don't know. What was it now? I just had my anniversary 3 years ago. You know, the amount of time I spent looking for a good photographer for engagement pictures, wedding pictures, that I ended up just having a friend, actually it was my sister's friend she went to high school with, who was taking photography classes. He took photography classes in high school, and his photos were just as good as anybody else who had like, you know, professional photographers that were charging me so much more for packages that I didn't necessarily want. So photography illustration is always helpful. I mean, if you wanted, you could illustrate book covers. That could be your into the industry, or, get paid to illustrate, like character art for books. There's plenty of things that you could do. Yeah, everyone wants your help, but no one wants to pay you. That's true. That is very true, and I do believe that. But I definitely was looking for like um, a smaller packages, and no one was willing to like work with me because like the company ended up doing my video for my wedding was the only company that was willing to film exactly what I wanted instead of just a set amount of time. Because all the other companies were like, oh, we're only going to film this amount of time. You pay for this amount of time, and that's it. And because I was having a traditional church service and then a reception later, and there was a big gap in the middle. Many companies were like, oh, no, 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 no. But this one was willing to work with me, and that's more of what I wanted. Even though they were like a somewhat bigger company, I enjoyed that because the bigger companies were not, and I was really getting close to trying and finding like a independent videographer that because they're independent, they might be a little bit more expensive, but if they were going to be willing to work with me, that is what I was wanting. So sometimes sometimes if you're willing, as a lot of independent people, they're willing to work better with people, with clients, and that is usually where they make their money because they're willing to be flexible versus like a big company that's like, no, these are your options and that's it. Yeah, our wedding package for photography was like €4. Yes, the video is amazing, but off expensive. We had them from 6 a.m. to midnight, and then also for 4 hours on a second day. Yeah, see that like the time frame is kind of what they were doing, but they would have not done like a second day. So yeah. So you have skills. You just have to, it's kind of just like writing where you kind of just have to decide to make the plunge and be like, okay, I'm going to risk it and let's just go for it. So I'm sure you'd be fine. You'd be good. It's just hard work. That's what I'm learning now doing this because, as much as I like taking care of patients, there's definitely not the same passion and love that I thought I had because it was more of like it was just exciting and new. But this is more of what I enjoy, sitting and writing and talking with people. I also do gaming streams on Twitch, and I love doing that interaction. I always loved playing games when I was younger, and I enjoy doing it now and sharing the experience. But it's work. It's work to get to the point where you are making money from it and you can have a living, and I'm definitely not there yet, but everyone says that. Everybody says that. So we got a second day as a free bonus due to COVID. They needed the business. Yeah, I can see that because COVID makes everything more difficult, especially if you had it there in Italy. Hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt with the medical field too, honestly. Um, and I was starting to feel that way before COVID hit, and when COVID hit us, it definitely became harder. So, but that happens sometimes. That's why some people have like multiple different careers. I went to school with a girl where nursing was her third career, I think it was. Second, I don't know. There were definitely people where nursing was not their first choice. So, let's see. Where are we at time-wise? Okay. Italian weddings are crazy. I wanted to just have a cheap bring your own picnic. In-laws wouldn't bite. Yeah. Um, I definitely wanted somewhere in the middle, and it was so hard because everyone was either like one side or the other, and I'm just like, but can't I have like just a little bit of both? Just a little bit of both. It was okay. There was a lot of things happening in that day. A lot of things happened that day. All right. How do we feel about a 20-minute timer? Which one's this one? Mm, we should probably write. Yep, yeah. You good with 20 minutes though? I personally like 20-minute timers. I think they're or 20-minute timers. Am I saying that correctly? Yes. Um, Come on, go back. Because I feel like it's just the right amount of time. Like you have time to like get into it and write, but then if you're gonna get pulled out, you're not like too far into the timer. If it's over 30, I get distracted. Yeah, one of the girls that I use their timers, she has a 45-minute timer, and I'm like, no, 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 I could not sit that long and not purely be distracted at some point. All right. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Go. Yay! All done. All right. Let's see. How did I do? I don't know. I'm so bad at keeping track of this. Trying to keep track for Nano because I don't usually keep track of like sprints per entry, just like my overall manuscript. I think this is where I started. I feel like this has to be wrong. 555. We'll see what my overall end is compared to what my actual manuscript is. Hi, Charlotte. Try not to count, especially not early on. Yeah. Oh, you changed accounts, by the way. Still me. Okay, cool. Well, normally I would actually end, but I kind of want to finish off this at least half scene because I'm in the middle of a battle. So I am willing to do another 20-minute sprint. And then after that I have to go because I have to eat something. I only ate, I was late to do the live and I was just trying to put a little bit of food in me, but I need to also actually eat dinner. So do another 20-minute sprint so I can finish off this thought pretty much and then count it for then. Let's see. Yeah, I also stopped doing oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that can be difficult. Hmm. Let's do. No, that's not the one I want. Here we go. Let's do this rainforest one. I can pause it correctly and get it back to the beginning. Okay. All right. Let's see. Right. All right. Let's go. Last sprint. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. I know I cut it short for anyone who's watching the replay. I'm sorry. But Oska left. So, and I finished my scene. I don't want to continue anymore, and I am hungry. So I'm going to, let me make myself big again. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching the replay if you did. If you come, if you missed it and you watch the replay, because usually come, I will be live again. Let's get the calendar. Whoop, whoop. Everything's trying to fall. I will be live again on Twitch at 8 GMT 7 Arizona time. On Twitch, Writing Sprints also have a gaming stream that night too on Twitch. And then Thursday will be the last stream for Nano on at the same time at 23:30 or 11:30 p.m. GMT 7, yeah, Arizona time. So if you want to join me for either one of those, that will be great. It will be the, like I said, last stream for Nano, because Nano ends on Friday, but I will be working Friday. So yeah, I'll round it out with you guys. And it actually might be some of your guys' last day anyways. So yeah, if you like this, you can subscribe so you can find out when those next streams are. I have a schedule on my website if you want to check there down below. Also, it's just 2 days, but still, the schedule's up. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope Nano's going good for everybody. Bye.